begin on stream. You need to get the stream up. I
Yeah.
know it's live, but I'm not saying any. Well, I am, but shh. The stream hasn't started yet. Shh. Why is my phone doing that? Well, let's see. Let's remove Soup's video from my screen. Don't know what. No. Bad video. Hi everyone, by the way. Welcome to Germany, a place where everyone crashes in turn 1, and yet someone still gets put on track because British biases, and there's this half spinning. And if you're wondering where we are, we're at the Nürburgring, a place which doesn't exist anymore, according to F1, but it does. So yeah. Joining me in this German afternoon, and being German, is Mr. E, as he's now commonly known as.
Good evening, everyone. I'm back after my long retirement, a couple of weeks. But yes, we're at the mighty Nürburgring, the alone and sad F1 venue that is now used by GT cars and LMP cars as well. Yeah, but anyways.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where the stream is on my phone. That's a good idea. So I haven't found it yet.
I found it.
You can find it, and I can't.
I'm going to give you a like. There you go.
Oh, what have I done?
Oh, I might want to turn that down as well. That might be a good idea, because then we might have an echo in the background. But anyways.
Yeah, well, we've got a good load of cars. We've got Mr. Cass, we have Mr. Iceman, we have Mr. Mayo, Mr. Broken, Mr. V, Mr. Hussar, Sir Alec Gabriel, Mr. Matteo, Mr. Math, and Sir OBE Gavra.
Oh yes, Gavra, who is
got an OBE apparently
on the track. Oh, an OBE for what?
I don't know.
I don't know. God, that's what he got.
Yeah, lag. The OBE of lag.
Yeah.
So who is currently on a lap and who is not? Well, Vector is on a lap, so ride through here into this right-hander. I don't know what any of the names of the track is, and to be honest, I only know one, and it's the Schumacher S, because, well, yeah.
I think one of those is Mercedes Arena.
Yeah, Mercedes Arena, I think that's turn 2? Yeah. Of course, no. Schumacher S, of course, most famously known for Schumacher, and, well, Lewis Hamilton having a fit, quite literally. I haven't seen that grass. Look at it. What's his legs? My eyes gone funny.
Is there anything about, like, well, because obviously, like, you know, Project Cars' penalty system is not exactly the most, like, you know, prestige thing. You know, the last chicane, it's very, well, it's very easy to, yeah, very easy to cut, so...
You can, I was looking at Vector here, he should kind of semi-cut the second bit. He'll go over the curb, hit the thing.
Well, he's just taking out the bollard. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think that, yeah, that's probably allowed. They'll do that quite often. Yeah. It's fair, but he's pushing it. Now, if you don't know about Vectro, this track brings full memories because he was driving the wrong way one event to get another lap in. Yes, Vectro, it's true. It's damn true. I've just called you out.
Well, he's just set a 156.7 going the right way around the track, so, you know.
Fun times.
It's a good start.
Where's Cat? He's a 36A. He's slower than Broken Arrow. He is bobbing all over the place. Who is doing good? Well, Alec Gabriel's gone second, 1.4 seconds off the pace in that Aston Martin, of course. One of the few cars here we've got. Actually, I've got one Aston Martin here, and that's.
We got two. We got two Astons. Yeah, we got Gav in another Aston, and then
yeah, the teammates.
Yeah, and we got two McLarens, and the rest are BMWs and a couple Porsches.
Yeah, so a few cars. Well, let's see, where is Kastner? He is coming through into the left-hander where Vettel and Schumacher went off in 2011, into the right-hander here where it's a German name. In the distance you can see the castle there up on the hill, just on the left there, very glimpse shot of the top there. So you come down the lane up to the little chicane there, floodlights around the circuit, of course no chance of any rain today. Into that little chicane they go, of course. A lot more flowing, well, a lot less flowing should we say than it used to be. And of course, actually, as he comes to out the last corner, he might put himself quickest. I'd be surprised if he doesn't go quickest. Does he go quickest?
Well, speaking of quickest, Broken Arrow, 156.1 in the McLaren.
Cass is not quickest.
Cash is a couple attempts off.
Yeah, now, a little interesting thing about the track. Now, I was watching a 1999 race on this track, of course. Didn't know what happened in that
was
race.
That F1? Was that
Yes.
the F1 or? Oh, okay then.
The race where
then.
Johnny Herbert won a race in a Stewart, which became a Jag, which became a Red Bull, which became terrible again.
Ah, well.
Pretty accurate. And the first corner is, as they've discovered, is actually still on this. It's still here actually. The second corner is still here. It's the thing they use. I think it's the 24-hour layout they use for that bit.
Oh yeah. That's still there.
That's still there. I was only noticed that. I was just looking into it. It's like, oh, that is the actual corner.
Yeah, they use it still.
Yeah, that's what I always thought that was the one they use on the GT thing, because that's the one I always remember. But they don't. They use the other one.
Yeah, they only use that like really tight like first bit like only when they're doing like the 24 hours in the Nürburgring. But whenever it's like long pan, they just use the loop and then they just cut out this really tight chicane at the last sector and just use that little like runoff area. I guess.
Well, it's kind of the original line through that corner. Cass is second. I expect him to go quickest soon. And if you're joining us, welcome.
Cash is just having a casual drive round at the moment, I think. I'm probably incorrect. He's probably hauling backside at the moment to try and get into...
Your boy says I think he is going to go quickest. No, he set a really competitive first sector. Vectro following on the circuit a little bit behind on a lap. So he comes through in this last corner, very flowing. Past the BMW signs on the left, I think either a commentary box or that really tall one's our commentary box. I don't know. And he goes quickest by how many seconds? 28 thousandths. Not closest. Vectro isn't on a lap. He's 6 tenths behind. Then it's a big gap to fourth place and fifth, sixth.
Over 2 seconds.
Man, what's he doing? He's coming to the line. Does he put himself up the grid a little bit? The answer to that is a grand total of no. No, he doesn't. And hello
to Porsche and Aston in there.
And hello to Fuse Tube as well, joining us in the comment section.
Just looking at like, it's just obviously like with the lack of being able to have multiple people in these sessions. Obviously, car varieties limited, but I did my research and we have 17 new GT3 cars coming in Project Cars 2.
Yeah, we have the almighty Ford GT car.
Well, that's not a GT3 car, that's a GTE. GT3 and GTE are different. So like we have new cars like the Acura NSX and the M6 and the Ferrari, the 488 and the Lamborghini Huracan and all that. I'm just hoping cars like the and the Nissan GTR, a nice popular choice. I heard a bang. I heard something go off there.
Yeah, probably someone's tapping the wall somewhere around the circuit, going through.
Yeah.
Nope. Oh, Gav almost lost the rear end out the last corner. That keeps it together. He's in 8th place, which isn't last, because people haven't set a lamp. And he's actually quicker than Hussar, actually. I'm actually quicker than Hussar as well, which is always concerning.
So, yeah, I was saying, just hoping the newer cars are just going to attract some people. Like, I'm not saying it's bad, just like, people in McLarens, Aston Martins and Roths. But like, I'm just hoping when we move to Project Cars 2, things are going to be a lot more spicy in variety terms, because it'd be nice to see like, a Ferrari, Lamborghini, bit of Nissan in there, some Audi,
Yeah, I just discovered a glitch there on this circuit. The back of the fuel canisters in the pit lane are invisible. Oh, there you go. Something new you find out every day.
Physics.
Physics, they don't exist. Well, yeah.
Wow.
Something else I
Physics.
Well.
You go ahead.
Yeah, something else I do notice in this track. Of course, if you didn't know about this track, it does go over a motorway. Let's see if I can spot that on anyone here.
It's an autobahn, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the autobahn. It's just below the T2 sector time, actually. So it is. If you go with the T2 sector time, you should be able to see the circuit down there. It's kind of a bridge down to that area. Really hard to see. Look at Ibritz here. He's closing up to looks like that's one of the Astons. believe it is an Aston. I can't see from this angle. Let's go on this angle. It is the Aston, so that is of Alec Gabriel then.
Oh, Ebrich is in the session.
Yeah,
was he in the session when was he in the start of the session? Because I don't recall seeing him.
No, he was.
I think.
Ibrich.
Okay. Wow, he set a lap and he's gone into fourth. So and he's already making his presence felt. That's for sure.
Yeah.
However, he's got a bit of traffic.
Oh dear.
Oh, and yeah.
Speak of the traffic and the traffic rule up here. Oh, he's tried to kill it.
Oh dear. Okay, they both reset. Now, that was did Alex see him, or was that just a bit of a mishap?
Couldn't get out the way. Lost the rear end. Now, a few things I did notice about this circuit. Well, of course, there's one big thing you notice about the circuit. Apart from there's a ruddy, great big castle like in it, and apart because it's connected to the North Life, it's well known where the North Life is. Last corner, we're running board of Cass. You basically turn left here really quickly and you go that way somewhere and you rejoin there, and it's very, very scary. I don't suggest doing it, you will die. So thing there, and on the left here down the main straight, the world's most beautiful roller coaster in history, and the most pointless roller coaster because it's never used, because apparently it's really dangerous.
Oh, Broken Arrow, he's gone into first, and Kashnet's lost the back end a little bit.
25 thousandths.
Very, very
close. Vectro third by just a tenth as well. Incredible.
This is going to be a very, very interesting sprint race. It is 39 laps, which is a sprint race.
Yeah, a little kind of sprint race about. Well, it's probably going to be around 90 minutes.
Probably be about an hour, so if 90 minutes.
Hello to Nico in the chat as well. My fellow Nico Hulkenberg lookalike. Like Bowie looks like Paul de Resta. And now you know how it's made.
So who else are we? Wow. Mateo. 6th place in the Porsche thing.
Well, technically he's a Porsche anyway, because there's a little story here. I think Ruff is Porsche's tuner they actually made
like tuner.
Yeah, like tuner-like stuff.
So like Mugen's like Honda's. Yeah, I get what you mean.
So like that. I think they actually kind of Porsche did that so they could bypass EA's little rule thing, because they put a massive contract EA did on Porsche, a stupid contract, so they could use their cars. But now it's gone, and it's a little way of trying to make it.
Everyone's been taking advantage of it.
Yeah, Gran Turismo, I think. Yeah, Gran Turismo as well. Well, good news for your Gran Turismo lovers. They do officially have a really, really, really detailed livery kit. Apparently you can add your own images there, so yeah. I saw that on Facebook actually. Quite interesting, but Project Cars still got me hooked. I'll still probably pick up that when it comes down price quite a lot, but not the top of my list. Yeah, but nonetheless, great little thing. Gran Turismo Sport. Gran Turismo Sport is a good improvement over GT6. A lot more nice and new cars, like cars that you wouldn't expect to see, like the Lamborghini. Didn't expect the Lamborghini Huracan GT3 to be in there. I wasn't expecting to see that, but that was quite a surprise to me. But it's still lacking in a few areas. Like they haven't got dynamic lighting and weather and all that. You can only set it to a specific time. That's it. But still a good game, just not as in depth as Project Cars 2. And then there's Forza Motorsport 7, which we don't talk about. That's just not a good game. No. Oh, Alex there, having a very big moment there. Oh, he's gone. Disconnected. Yeah, he's gone, and now I'm looking at it. Has he actually? Yeah, DC. Wow. Hey, I caught a glimpse of what happened. I think he kind of caught the gravel coming out that right-hander going down towards that hairpin at the bottom of the circuit and just disappeared off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
Vectro is third place there. He's still just a 10th off there, and indeed Ruff is Porsche tuner, like ABT is Audi, and Mugen is Honda's. Well, a little interesting thing actually that I noted here, especially coming from the Formula E thing in touring cars. We look at breaking out cutscene to a back of a Porsche. A new name is coming into Formula E.
Oh, it's Mercedes, isn't it?
Yeah, Mercedes are
Yeah, they're
ditching
all
their
DTM.
DTM project to go to Formula E.
Formula E. That's a big.
Well, Audi's
Yeah,
there as well.
fact,
Audi, you got Mercedes, Jag. Ferrari said they may enter one day, but not for a long time.
Formula E is getting very popular, it seems.
The reason Formula E is popular is because it's really cheap to enter. Like, the entry thing's really cheap.
Yeah.
It's the cheapest motorsport, nearly.
It's nice to see a motorsport growing, but like...
40
it's
cars
a shame to see it. Yeah, like, well, you know, DTM is a very popular, sport and category, and having like a... Well, one of the main competitors, well, there's only 3 car manufacturers in DTM, BMW, Audi and Mercedes, but who's going to replace Mercedes when they're gone? Is it just going to be BMW and Audi?
I don't think Mercedes are completely pulling out. I think they're pulling out their, like, main team. Like, their main focus.
I see.
Into there, perhaps.
DTM's a good sport. Like, basically just it's basically like just GT3 cars, but with advanced down. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
DTM might actually stop. BMW Audi are discussing what they actually are going to do when Mercedes stop now for 2018.
Ah, so DTM is a dying sport, it seems.
Yeah, it's even more dying than that. Halo. We won't get into discussing how that doesn't do anything apart from stop a really big object coming into the car, because, to be honest, it's not gonna stop a crane going into your face, you blithering Mongols, and it's certainly gonna help if someone flips, or when it's not gonna help, if Grozon flips over the top of you, because that's gonna make it worse, because the front wing's gonna go into the car and chop your head off even more, because it will get caught. So
yeah, the Halo is a bad decision. It has no safety whatsoever. It's the exact opposite of safe. I mean, like,
it stops the tire. It stops the tire.
It will stop a tire, but it will not stop a part of the tire if it like bursts or anything, or something comes off the car. It needs to be a pretty big object for the Halo to defend the occupant behind it. But like,
it's stopping an F1 driver dying from a tire. Now, I'm no expert here, but I did some research. An F1 driver has never actually been killed by a tyre hitting the head.
Well, look at Massa. He's lucky to get away with,
a spring into his head.
And he got put in a coma. He's lucky to get out of that.
I mean, the Halo's not going to stop that.
Continue his career.
A Halo wouldn't stop that because it was too lower. And it's too small in two things. Now, what it's doing is basically stopping. Now, something I've noticed. If they put it on F1, yeah, okay, sure. But there's a bit of a problem here. It's called Formula 2, GP3. What do they get? Nothing. Of course they don't. Of course, they don't care about that. They don't care about the younger, more precious cars. They care about the big boys.
Those cars are almost just as fast. Well, they're not as... But, those cars are fast. And, I think the FIA should take in what IndyCar's done. Use, like, like a cockpit. Almost, like a canopy. I think that would have been a much safer solution.
I like the new Indy cars. They actually look really cool.
Yeah, the new 2018 Indy cars look great. It's a shame we are not going to get them in Project Cars 2. I mean, the 2016 cars are decent enough, but 2018, I like good.
Perhaps a future DLC one day.
Yeah, maybe. Speaking of new cars, if some of you, considering we're talking about Project Cars 2 car list, if some of you haven't managed to figure out what some of the cars may be that haven't been announced yet, I have managed to find out what some of them are.
Yep, I also discovered JBT is not going to be in GT Sport or Project Cars because Forza have got the licensing for it and they won't give it up, apparently. That's what I've read.
So basically no GT500 cars whatsoever.
No, that's what I've heard from sources and that by doing lots of research into many different websites.
So that was weird, because I saw an article on GT Planet about Phonography Digital getting the sounds from the Lexus LC500. I mean, that might have just been from that car for sounds for the
road car.
the Vision. yeah, for the Lexus Vision GT maybe, but you know.
Yeah, well, no, my
It's a
luck.
shame that.
Next day, GT500 confirmed them sitting like, well, those sources were lying. That tends to happen. Normally I say something and literally as soon as I say it, something pops up about it. Meanwhile, if you want to know who is on pole right now, it is Castanet by 10th, Broken Arrow 2nd, Vector is 3rd, 4th is Ibritz Mayo 5th, Matteo 6th, Iceman is 7th, Gavry Boy is 8th, Matteo, Math, should we say, not Matteo, Math is 9th, Hazard 10th, Alec Gabriel is 11th, and that is all the 11 cars here today, with no one else here. That is all.
Oh, Alex is back.
Yeah, Alec is back. He's going to cross the line, so I think he's going to put himself up in, I think, 7th position, maybe 6th.
5th?
Not one off.
Not bad. He's 1.7 off the fastest that time, but not a bad improvement after coming back from a major disconnection.
A major fatality, we call it.
I mean, this is only practice. We have 8 minutes of that left, and then we move on to qualifying for 15 minutes.
No,
or is it 20?
we're in qualifying. It's
Are
quali.
we?
It's it's quali, and then.
Oh yeah, we are.
It's 100 Fahrenheit. That's warm. I think that's
That is
quite
quite warm.
I don't know how warm that is. That's like what, 32?
Let me find that out for
very
you.
warm.
I swear we had practice sessions before qualifying in GT3.
No, it's not. It's only in the academy.
Oh, okay then. I swear I recall.
They do have they have the warm up afterwards.
5-minute warm up.
Nico
37.7 degrees.
Ooh, that's warm.
Well, is that air temperature or track temperature?
Don't know. It's. I presume it's air.
I don't think it'll be track temp. I don't assume track temperature is a thing in Project Cars 2.
Do you think? I think it is, but I presume it is air temperature.
Yeah, it probably is. Oh, Mayo's gone off the track. Well, those will be factors to take into... Well, I mean, air temperature on this game is obviously a factor to take in, but, it'd be an even bigger factor to take in Project Cars 2 with Live Track 3.0.
Yep, I can't wait to drive a track in the snow in an LMP1 car, because apparently you can do that, so I'm going to do it.
Nor try for a rallycross car. That's a good choice.
If it's like what I think it is, like, I hope it's not like GT6, like, no, we're not allowed to drive this car on this track, because I want to drive an LMP1 car around the most stupidest track ever and laugh.
Well, if for people who want to find Project Cars 2 gameplay or footage, just simply search up, like, Project Cars 2 GT3. Yeah, Project Cars 2 GT3 at Imola or something, or Project Cars 2 Group C. And the videos will be there, and then obviously those videos will link with other Project Cars 2 gameplay. There's a lot out there. There's a lot out there that, that shouldn't be out there. Like, I've seen gameplay of like the TSO 20. That's not supposed to be out there, apparently.
Yeah, also, if there isn't, I think it's Game Riot. He's actually got a Let's Play going right now. So go and subscribe to him. He's got a Let's Play going right now.
Yeah, career mode, I think.
Yeah, it's career mode. Just go and look him up, and if you want to see that one.
And it's all in VR, by the way, if anybody likes VR.
And before you ask, they do have the original Spa, and it is in VR, and it's really cool and it's scary because it's like
classic
180 mile an hour, of course.
The classic 8-mile circuit.
I think it's 14.
I think it's the same length as SARF, like Le Mans circuit.
Because the track itself now is 7.44 miles.
I don't know. I'm not too sure. Spa's not really a track I focus on. I like it's some of the new tracks like the Red Bull Ring and Circuit of the Americas, and Long Beach.
Yeah,
Long
Beach. We'll just say this: not the original Long Beach, but the other Long Beach, because the original one's better.
The new Long Beach.
The original's better. It's so good.
The new Long Beach with the E-Bridge there. Ooh. I noticed E-Bridge going over the weight lines, exiting the pits. I don't know if that, is only during the race or not.
Away with that generally. If there's no car near you, I think you might get away with a little bit. But if there's a car like right next to you and you do it, then I think you just go through them actually. But I don't want to try.
Fair enough. Yeah, new Long Beach layout on Project Cars 2 with the killer hairpin where you have to like go like full lock right at 30 miles per hour.
Hmm.
I'm
Not a fan.
I am.
Well, I preferred the older one. Now, and of course, you've got, like we said, lots and lots of classic tracks there. We've got loads and like, we've got Rowan, we've got the old Hockenheim Ring, old Silverstone, old Spa, old Monza. But they're really pushing for like a really thing. Someone's got, I think that is Ibridge. It's nuts. Mayo's gone off the circuit there, giving someone a slipstream boost there down the straight. A bit of a off there. 3 minutes to go in this session as well. Until
Yeah, they've got a lot of. Oh, hello, Cash, they're going a bit slow there. You're having a bit of a microphone issue. It seems, Evil.
It's fine. Is it sorted itself?
Yeah, you're fine now.
Yeah, apologies though. I just put it on. Just put my controller down on the floor though, because my leg was hurting. So if it does keep buzzing, do say, and I'll see if I can figure out how to do it. I have to find a stand for my like controller for recording.
I take it Alex must have disconnected again because his laps disappeared and now he's at 11th again.
He's having some serious issues here, isn't he?
Yeah,
he did DC.
I don't think he will be here for the rest of the race, unless his internet makes a miraculous recovery. Well, Matt Gamer going through the loop a little slow there. So who have we got on pole? It's Cash with a 155.
Uh-oh. Sounds like Cass is very angry at some Alec Gabriel, as we say. He's saying, again, Alec, you do something you're not supposed to. Exclamation mark.
I haven't seen that.
Think there's been an accident. Oh, that's
Yeah,
Iceman.
what?
Does he keep the car? The answer to that is just about.
Yeah, Iceman doing a bit of Tokyo drift.
Yeah,
That's
indeed.
probably ruined his tyres.
Yeah, you can see the castle in the distance there as he's on the grass and in the pits there, next to a very interesting looking Bentley kind of accident there. That's really glitched, your Bentley. It's kind of
my Bentley. I don't know what my Bentley's fine for my screen, but
it seems to have gone chrome.
Chrome.
Yeah, it's all gone chrome for me.
That's all right then. Chrome Bentley, not bad.
But one sort of it's like, it seems really chrome to me, like silver. Is your car silver?
No, it's white.
It's, if you look at the stream, you can see it's how silver it is. Like
Oh
shiny.
yeah, I can see it on the street. Yeah, I think it might be the reflections of the garage. Maybe I'm not too sure.
It's like it outside. You have a chrome
Is it?
car.
Okay, cool.
Oh, they got someone someone off at Schumacher in the pits, and yeah, his car's chrome as well. So I think that is a.
Oh, thank God it's not sunny then, and I'm racing because I think half the drivers will be a bit blind.
Yeah. So Casnet will take pole, Broken Arrow second, Ibritz third, Vectro fourth, Alec Gabriel fifth, Mayo sixth, Matteo seventh, Icy Boy eighth, OBE Gav is ninth, and is ninth, we will say. Math is 10th, and 11th is Assart. And I think Alec Gabriel did get a lap, and he is fifth.
Yeah, he's fifth now. Not too sure why some drivers are starting another lap when they've hardly got any time left. E-Bridge, oh dear, taking a wrong line through there, I'm afraid, son.
You're going the wrong way
he's
there,
back
boy.
now. Yeah, I think everyone's came into the pits. Yes, they have.
Hopefully my mic isn't doing its famous buzzing noises.
No, it's okay.
Video.
So, let's have a look at the leaderboard. Okay, so not a lot of laps set actually. 8 was the maximum for a 30-minute qualifying. I keep thinking it's practice. It's what Academy does to you. Yeah, and someone only set 1 lap. Oh dear. So this is warm-up now then.
Yeah, this is the warm-up session where the drivers normally just go on the track to the warm-up thing. And
we're just making a few adjustments to cars maybe.
Make the final official adjustment. And it seems
warm-up for me is break time and getting a drink.
Indeed, as you say that, I'm going to go for a drink.
Leave it on a good car.
Yeah, we'll look. Oh, who should we go look at?
I think since we're in Germany, and this is land of BMW, the Nürburgring, let's watch Vectro.
Yep, even though he's from the Dutch.
Oh well.
Back in a second. Well, I think we know Kaz's new name now. I take my co-commentator isn't here. Or has he died? Or is he just not here? Evil, is it too early to nominate myself as Driver of the Day? Yes, you're banned. I'm saying it. Vectro, 1 minute 30 to go until we are underway. There is said commentator who has returned.
Yeah. Somehow I am running 5th.
Oh dear, Vectro's had a huge off.
Has he?
Yeah, he is off. Where is that? That's turn 5? One before the hairpin. One before that, one before the hairpin. Yeah, that one.
That one.
Yeah, probably that. Where Alonso and Massa had their kind of confrontation in 07.
I won't know.
The run race, I do recommend you go and watch and see if you can find the one commentated on by Murray Walker, because it's brilliant. The official last race of Murray Walker's commentating career.
I bet that was heartbreaking for you.
Yes. Well, yeah.
But Murray Walker lives on in your form.
Yeah, in my form, under username Murray Walker.
Yeah. So we have 10 seconds until lights out. Who's gonna make the call?
Me.
Alright.
Me with my crackly mic. So, with about 16,000 seconds to go, well, enjoy this race. Live commentary done by Mr. Evil Dragon and Mr. Thomas the Tank Engine, who chews everywhere and enjoy it. And indeed, grab the popcorn. It's time to go racing in Germany. So, those 5 lights are on. My headlights are buzzing. The lights come on, for the German Grand Prix. 5 lights. And it's lights out. And away we go. And who gets off the line first? I think they've all gone on. Oh, it's been a huge off. It's been contact. We've got a pile up in the middle of the field. Who was that? Broken Arrow's out. Broken Arrow, the man who was in second, out of the race. Drama on the opening corner of the race as everyone got through turn 1. Cass leads. Ibridge is second. Alec Gabriel third. Matteo fourth. Has Vector gone off the circuit? He has. He has got problems. He's at the inside of fifth.
A lot has just gone down. I didn't even see it happen, but all I can see is cars that are utterly broken and smashed. Gavra's car looks like hell. A lot of cars look like hell. But yeah, Cash getting lucky, starting on the front row and just got away with it, but Vectro not having the best of starts, and Broken Arrow absolutely being murdered, unfortunately. And another car there. Who was that?
Indeed, that looks to be. We've got a huge issue going on here. We've got a Gav versus Iceman here. We've got Math Gamer up the inside. Then we've got the McLaren up the back. So this is all going on here. There's Arrow going up the inside of, well, Porsler. Who is that of? I think that's Hassar on the back. So Broken Arrow slicing his way through the back of the field. He's challenging one of the Remco cars. Surely he's not going to show up here. He has. He's trying on the outside. He's almost squeezed off the circuit.
Is he going to hold it? Yeah,
he has got it. He's not there yet. He passes now. Up 2 positions now in the space of a few corners. There's the third. On his teammate of Iceman. I think Iceman gets sensibly out of the way there. Maybe not. Yeah.
Yeah. So not bad. So whoever takes him between...
Yeah, and here goes Alec Gabriel. Alec Gabriel having a look up the inside there. And there's Vector diving up the inside of the Porsche. And brilliant move there from the man from the Netherlands. Slicing his way through, precise as you can be there. He is already back up to 4th place after what seemed to be kind of a huge off at the first corner. And, well, now we've got to wonder, is Alec Gabriel, he's been really, really late on the brake and really dangerous on these corners. Is he going to try a dive bomb up the inside there? I think, visibly no, and Ibritz goes a bit wide into turn 1. Maybe not.
He got a good run, though.
Yeah,
so if he could just hold... Where is... Vectro's a few car lengths behind.
Yeah,
however, with Alexin's Ibridge fighting, Vectro is going to be able to catch up.
Yeah, looking at Broken Arrow, old man from Germany, in his home race in the McLaren, which I believe run, I don't know what engine the McLaren runs in this game, but I presume it's their own engine on this McLaren cars. Up the inside there, pushes him wide. Brilliant move there that was. Well, to be honest, clean enough as you can get there. Bumping tyres, they both stay on the circuit. He'll let him through, actually.
Back.
That's sportsmanship. Yeah. The German. Then let's position back through there. Now, is everyone staying ahead? And Vectro 3rd place. So something's going on there with Alec Gabriel and Matteo now. So as Alec Gabriel's gone off the circuit.
No, he might have had a bit of an off moment. Wow. Cash is...
He is lagging.
Pulling away.
Yeah, he's gone off the circuit. No, Gabriel is. He just went off the circuit there.
I was going to say, if Cash was lagging out, then Imola flashbacks or whatever Formula race. It was a Formula race from what I've heard.
Yep, Formula B. Well, the last Formula B championship. Yep, so Ibritz, Vectro, Matteo, Gabriel, who was having his lag spike, and here's Broken Arrow up the inside of your Italian master, the supreme leader of the Italians, who is, I believe, not leading actually in the Italian squad.
Oh dear. Iceman going off at the chicane there, missing his braking zone.
Yep, here is Alec Gabriel. Yep, Alec Gabriel having a look for 4th position there. Pulls to the right hand side. I think he'll get up the inside here. Is he going to make the corner okay? He'll be squirming on those braking, gets cut off actually. Backs out of it there. Goes wide.
Gone wide.
Now it's going to go around the outside there.
Out the outside.
Oh, it's going to be squeezing side by side.
Yep.
Now, is that Porsche going to be up the inside here? He is.
Yes.
Oh, he's kind of turned in there. And there we go through, I believe so. Is he going to try back again? He might, you know. The Aston Martin's good on the corners. Great little bit of battling here between the 2 cars. Out the inside he goes then into the left-hander, should you say. Does he push him off the circuit? He tries to into the right-hander this time. And again, that pause is not moving space.
Got up on the curb. Not going to help the car.
Outside here. He leads to having a ding-dong battle to the outside. Can he pull it off? And the answer to that is no. Is he going to try anything? So just sit back, Claire. I don't want to try it up here. You will end up in death. And I think sensibly backed out of it there. I think down the field. Broken Arrow is now in 6th position. Mayo and Gav together here. And start challenging behind. So they're all together. And this time Alec Gabriel on the outside here into the left-hander lane. Is he going to get around the outside this time? Cuts ahead and into 4th position. He goes great diving move there on the outside.
While that's been happening, Vectro's moved up to 3rd.
Yes, now that...
2nd even, sorry. Not 3rd.
Yeah, not 3rd. He's moved himself up to 3rd again. Now next car ahead is, well, the leader who is kind of ahead, but pretty good there. And Matteo having a bit of a look back on that Aston Martin, but the Aston Martin now in there. And there is Broken Arrow following quick shoot then right behind then. And then we got Gav and Mayo and Hassard together. Iceman right down the back, so is Math Gamer. Still all 11 runners in this motor race.
Yeah, this feels very spread out at the moment. We got Iceman and Math Gamer.
What's happened to Alec Gabriel? He seems to drop back
behind a bit of a time trial at the back.
Oh, I swear he was just with him.
I don't know, maybe a bit of a lag spike.
He must have gone off somewhere because he's definitely was set. He was quicker, and now he's just behind again. So we didn't see it on stream or anyone saw it, but he's gone off somewhere.
Well, talking about quick, Broken Arrow, after an appalling start due to an unfortunate collision at the start, he has slaved his way up to 6th place, and he is almost definitely catching up to the top 5. Oh, Alex, oh dear, I don't know if it's a lag spike or if he's...
Yeah.
That was a lag spike. Well, I think that might have put Matteo off because Matteo made a mistake at the hairpin. And that's allowed Broken Arrow to catch right up. And Evil, your mic's having a moment.
It's fine, is it better?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I do apologise for the mic issues. It's not the mic; it's the control. Basically, what's happened is, it's like the mics that go into the controller.
So the port, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what. It seems to have got a dodgy connection in the port. And now, so basically, I need to figure out a way to kind of plug it into my PlayStation without it killing itself.
While we're having that discussion, Husa managed to make his way up into 7th past Gavra.
Yeah, Gav's gone very slowly, actually. Very slowly. And now Hassard's going to be challenging 6th place, and Gav has actually spun the car.
Oh dear.
He's kept the car going in the right direction, so we expect we expect a 2-stop probably by a few drivers. Ibret's challenging Vector Lens with the 2 Beamer runners. Nvidia versus, well, I think it's Ferrari B.
Yeah, Ferrari B team.
And I'm not sure what team Ibret is running because I don't pay attention to them most, but all I know it is an Nvidia liveried cars. One's shiny and one is not.
Well, all I know is Cashnet is absolutely hauling backside at the moment. His gap is extending a lot.
Indeed, and we do want to say, let's welcome Sally, as we don't know who that is. He's Gonorrhea, the legend who has disappeared for a while, saying, "Who is your new sidekick?" It's not new. I'm new.
Just haven't been here for a while.
My last name is new. Suppose I can make that pun for once. Horizon in the corner, and where's Super gone? Backpacking in Thailand or something? Yeah, I think he's got work actually. I think that's the reason. I presume that's the reason behind it. He would just disappear from the face of the earth. Well, leading this race by a country mile already is Castanet. Vectro 2nd, Ibret's 3rd, Broken Arrow 4th, Matteo 5th, Sar 6th, Mayo 7th, Gav 8th, Iceman 9th. And then we got Alec Gabriel, who is out of this race.
Yeah, Ibret is right on the tail of Vectra at the moment.
Yep. Indeed,
Whether
Ebrich.
Ebrich is going to make a move is yet to be determined, but at the moment it just seems like they're maintaining a gap.
Yeah, indeed, Ebrich is definitely challenging. He's closing quite a lot in turn one. Then as they come into the hairpin, I'm pretty certain no diving move possible up the inside there. I think they end up both in the tree somewhere over there, as you can see. Panasonic here in the video, sponsoring this race on this circuit. It's like every circuit here, it seems. Apart from Zolder, which is sponsored by Coca-Cola. Because... quite a nice little advertising thing on that track.
I think I know what Ebrich is doing at the moment. He's not following the bless you. He's not exactly following the same line as Vectro. He's well, it's not a bad thing, but he's all over the place on the track. You know, like going from left to right. You know, and like taking wide lines, filling the mirrors of Vectro to see if he can try and force a mistake from Vectro to try and slip his way up to second. And at the moment, pressure might be working at the moment.
As long as he doesn't do that.
Well, I think that might have been a pressure move, you know, like to force a mistake maybe. That certainly looked a bit
dodgy.
Curious. Yeah.
Yeah, well, indeed, just going to go through the field. There doesn't seem much battling going on. As per usual, we think these races occasionally become quite stagnated. Medemayo is right on the back there. He's not having a good day. Gavra.
Well, I think it's about to get a little bit more... Ooh.
Interesting.
Ebrich is definitely... Yeah, Ebrich is definitely applying the pressure.
Indeed, he is. Now, we know Ebrich has the reception. We know he's actually been pressing really a lot. He's definitely upped his game in the last few races. He is going for second position if he gets close enough. He's got a bad exit there compared to Vector, who blasted himself down the straight in that BMW Z4, the of course one of the many BMWs here. And I think, is he having a look to the inside there? I thought for a second was just peeking his nose then. And a video car against a Ferrari BMW.
I think Ebrich has the straight line advantage over Vectro, but it seems Vectro might be running a little bit more downforce than
he tends to
Ebrich,
do that.
because Vectro seems to have it in the corners, but yeah, you notice on these little straights, Ebrich catches up, and then into these corners, Vectro will pull that gap, and then down the back straight and the front straight, Ebrich will, you know, close it up again.
Indeed, with 33 to go, we are on lap number 7. And if you are just joining us, welcome to the Nordschleife little Germany track in the middle of Germany. About 30 or 40 miles apparently away from the Spa circuit. That's what I read up. It's actually quite close to Spa, which is quite cool actually. So there we go about that fact.
So, hello, have we lost another driver?
Math Gamer.
Yes, we have. Yeah, Math Gamer has gone.
Yeah, that's he's left the session, so he don't know what's going on here. So we're losing drivers.
So we only have 9 drivers left.
Indeed, still hyping the battle for second position as I get a massive lag spike on my end, because all of a sudden, oh, there it's back again. It seems everything just disconnected.
Ebrich made a mistake going into the chicane, and now Vectro's been able to extend that gap quite a bit. So Ebrich has got to work again for that. Unfortunate, but that's racing.
Indeed, apparently the stream is too low to broadcast gameplay. Apparently, though it's still streaming, so
yeah, you're okay.
It's fine.
PlayStation having a bit of a moment.
Problems. Alright, PSN's been really messing up the last few days. Have you noticed that? A lot of rigs. Been really bad.
I haven't had any problems on my end.
It seems quite a lot of people have been struggling, sending messages, this, that and the other. Seems a really bad connection, but we'll keep going for as long as PlayStation allows us to go for, which is hopefully forever. Broken Arrows
PlayStation app, I'm having a bit of trouble, but
yeah, messaging on the actual PlayStation as well has been having a few issues occasionally. Mayo 9, Iceman Ave been spinning off the circuit. And keeps it just about in a straight line there to keep going into the next corner. Gavra 7th, Passar 6th. Mateo 5th, Arrow 4th, Ibrits 3rd, and I think just Vector made a mistake there in 2nd and leading this race. Is your, well, championship leader and certain to be champion. I'm pretty certain could be champion today, actually. I'm not sure what the maths is to it, but it could be.
Well, while you do the math,
Spa is this week at WC, as it is. It is this week.
Yeah, 24 hours of Spa, be watching that.
Yeah, might be watching that. A bit and bob of it, with Sue probably doing our little famous thing where we watch a race and laugh our arse off with it.
Now, a few guys don't follow Super GT, but some of us here do.
Yeah,
there's a
basically.
GT300 car that's actually taken part in the Spa 24 hours. Now, they call the car based off of an anime character, Hatsune Miku, so basically it's a Mercedes AMG with an anime livery and they call it Hatsune Miku. So whenever you see the car, they won't refer it as a Mercedes, they'll refer it as a person, so like Hatsune Miku. So if you ever see Hatsune Miku, that's the car from GT300 in Super GT.
Indeed, that's a little interesting fact there, of course. That is. I really wonder what a GT500 car would do around that place, around Spa, like a new one. That'd be really fun.
It'd probably be as fast as the LMP2 cars, if not faster.
Yeah, oh, well, to be honest, I found it hilarious that they got an F1 car with lights on it and drove that. Nico saying Blancpain in the chat, randomly. Yes, we know Mr. Blancpain is here.
I think Sally wants to spell. Is it Hatsune Miku you want me to spell for you, Sally?
Yeah, if you do, put it in the
gonorrhea?
chat. Do put it in the chat. Don't try and spell it live. Oh, wait, no, I was talking about Blancpain, don't worry.
Oh, is he? Alright then.
I just got
Okay,
Hatsune Miku
anyway.
in the chat randomly now.
Wow. Ebrich is lapping faster than Vectro, yet somehow Vectro is managing to hold on to that second position. Very interesting battle, nonetheless. And here comes the comes the crackle.
Crackle, 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 crackle.
Where's Broken Arrow? Broken Arrow is coming up into the last. I wonder if Mateo's not getting him.
Yeah,
very.
Still don't know why it's crackling. Well, I do know it's crackling. I don't know how to mend it. Vector's gone deeper turn 1. Of course, the cloud's coming over. No chance of rain here today. We have been given that word. No rain is forecast. Our forecaster, I believe Soup is being our forecaster today. He's somewhere in a field in the middle of Germany. Word saying he's looking at a wall, apparently. So he's very far in Germany.
Ebrich still struggling. I don't know if he is struggling or if he's just, sat there just waiting, but I've noticed his lines through the loop section, so like the first little bit with the tight hairpin and then that little like ring thing, whatever you want to call it. Some of his lines through there were actually slowing him down.
Indeed.
So I think... No, that's a bad thing. The Japanese spelling for Hatsune Miku, God no. I don't know that.
It's called Google Translate. It works quite well.
Yeah, a bit.
Kinda. Probably not. He's really closing, isn't he, now? He's right over the back of him here. 30 to go here.
If it gets a good run, which I think it...
Yeah, he has got a good run. He's got a good run. Here we go then. Battle for second. He's going to try to the inside. He's on the grass. Oh my word. He tried to kill himself.
Yeah, he killed that run then. That was a
bad mistake.
Yeah, he's absolutely killed the gap again. It's unfortunate.
In this race still is Castanet second, Vectro who goes wide at that corner, Ibrit's third, Arrow fourth, Matteo 5th. Vassar 6th, Gav 7th, Iceman 8th, Mayo distant 9th, and that is all the drivers you got. Out 9 cars in this race. 2 retirees of Math Gamer and Alec Gabriel, of course, out of this race with issues indeed.
So,
well then,
to be honest, was that Husa having a bit of a... Oh, Husa in fact is actually coming into the pits.
yep, in the pit lane comes that car.
Now, is that damage or is that just
Scheduled.
strategy or is...
It is, I believe we're on that 11, so that would be 11, and they'll probably go a lap 23 or 24, and they'll go for that, so perhaps a 2-stop in this race, like we said, is possible. Perhaps taking this tyres a little bit too much, or perhaps damage, you don't know. Battle for second still brewing, the only battle going on this circuit so far, so if you're wondering why we aren't really talking about mods, it's because there isn't much going on.
No, there is not a lot going on at the moment. I'm just monitoring the battle between... Well, I'm monitoring Vectra and Ibrich at the moment.
Yep, I was going to pronounce it Ibrich.
Ibrich. What? Ib. Oh, not year 2. Well, Ibrich.
Oh, he's having a look, I think. Is he having a look? He is trying to the outside there. He's not going to get through there as they come into the chicane.
Vectra's gone a bit deep.
You'll see. Is he going to try and do a shrimmy sham then? Let's see. He's going to have a look at the inside. That's going to be brave.
No,
is he side by side? No, the camera angle tricking us.
Off.
He's going to get a good exit now, but oh, very close to the rear end of Vectra 666. So Ibrich is going to have a look then down the straight. Equally to the inside. Through he goes. Vectra is squeezing him as much as he can, almost to the wall there. They almost touch at about 130 miles an hour. Up the inside will go. Does he get the corner done? Vectra's going to do a cutback then. Brilliant cutback. Does he get the car? He's going to be forced to the outside. You'll see he'll back out of this. Try and force him to go wide. He gets himself on the grass. And I think he's through. Is he going to try for a dive? Covering well is Ibrich, and I think he's through. Into second place. Look, can Vecto do anything?
I don't think so. It looks like, well, unless Ibrich, Ibrich,
Ibrich. There, Ibrich.
Ibrich, if he makes a, well, I don't think he's going to be making a mistake, but I know he's going to be defending his position quite well. Actually, I don't know, looking at it, Vectra seems to be pulling back a little bit. Like a strategy.
Strategy, let's see, is he going to pit this lad? Well, Breaking Arrow 4th, Matteo 5th, Gav 6th, Iceman 7th, Mayo 8th, Hassan 9th, and like we said, that's all the drivers in this race car. It'll be interesting to figure out what has happened between Math Gamer and Deed, and I don't know what happened to Len. Will of course be pending a something about an incident in qualification about a 2 drivers repeating each other. Cass and Alec Gabriel will be interesting to see what happened there sometime. So I believe that is pending a investigation after this race. Let's see, is anyone coming in the pit lane? Not Cass at least. He is on his way to make an Ibrich makes a mistake. He's off the circuit.
Did I prophesize that? Because I sensed something. Ibrich. Ibrich. Well, this is good. It's going to be a little bit difficult. I am so sorry.
Oh, it's not worse. It's like me. I can't remember how I pronounce it. Super put it in the comments. So if he's here or someone put it in the comments. So there's a certain name I can't pronounce.
Soul Solita, is it Soul? You pronounce Soul Solita as one of them, I swear.
Yeah, Solo.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Solo Solita, whatever.
So I can't remember.
Meanwhile, Nico and Gonorrhea having an interesting conversation in the chat.
Yeah, of course. One being of a different whatever the word is. What's the word? Sexuality. That's the one.
So, anyways, moving. Oh, Broken Arrow's in the pits. Oh, he's leaving the pits.
He was in the pits. He's now out of the pits. And he's going to be... Is he Gav going to be close to him? Yeah, no. Yeah.
No,
Vector
it is
second
not.
and third is Ibrid. So these two are going to be battling all day long. You're leading this race. Is Mr. Is Cass leading this race by a
Cash
country
is
mile.
just...
He is on his way to make, I believe it's his fourth world title in Gavra League history. If he does it, I don't believe he can do it today. Though I don't know how. I believe he's very close to it.
So, does it take this win, or does it take one more?
Well, we'll find out if everyone cheers in the chat. I don't know what the points are. No, it's 30 for a win. I would ask you, Mr. Thomas Tank Engine, could you go and see what round we're actually in?
What round we're in? Oh gosh, yeah, sure, okay.
For me,
let me find out.
Let's find out. Then you can figure out who is actually, because we don't. And then you can figure out how many points between first and second on a calculator, and then calculate.
Doing a bit of math, people.
Yeah, you're good at math. I'm not.
No, I'm not. I'm not good at math.
Well, you're better than me. I've failed it 3 times.
Well, alright then, okay. We are on round something.
That's useful.
Round 10 we're on.
So we're out of 10 out of 12. Believe there's 2 more after this. Possibly. Don't know. Could be in one. I think it's 10 out of 12. Need that one person who's really good at math in the chat and could just help us. Where's Math Gamer? He's good at math, it's in his name.
Math, we need you right now. God damn it, Math. Anyway, I'll see if I can try and find the...
Yep.
Current championships. GT3.
Gav is
GT3 standings, here we go.
Past the ambulances on the right hand side, which it's a bit dangerous.
Oh my god, that is a lot of... okay. Wow. Let's just say, Cash has got a very big gap. He's got 265 points, and the closest person to him, which is Idrich, is on 185 points.
So how many has Cass got?
265 he's got.
265 to that. So basically Ibrit, I think it's...
I think Idrich has won this.
No, Cass has won this. You mean?
Oh yeah, sorry, Idrich.
Ibrit now his name is. Ib,
or whatever. But yeah, I think if Cash wins this round, I think he's got the championship in the bag.
Then it's 30 for a win. So I think there's 3 rounds left actually. So we've got this, then there's 2 more afterwards, I'm pretty certain.
So unless something catastrophically bad happens.
So Cass could round this championship up if I believe Ibrit finishes lower than I think third. I think if he finishes third, he doesn't win the championship. It's gonna be even closer. Basically, if he doesn't win or finish second, then basically he'll either win this round or he'll win the championship next round. But he can tie it up today if he does well. We'll have to figure out. We'll have to get some people figuring out what things are. So whoever's good at math, Nico, you're in the chat somewhere. Can you work it out for me? Like, because you're good, you're darts, so I presume you're good at maths more than we are. If he can round it up today, or someone, or Soup.
Well,
somewhere.
Here we go for round 3 with Cash. Not Cash. With Vector and Idrich.
Ferrari versus Nvidia, the battle of the ages, and the only battle going on, as far as I can see, going through the field, is
Vector and Idrich. That's about it. Like, this is the only close battle. Not that.
Thank you, Nico. He's giving me easy our own personal in chatty board. Universal indicator person, helpy person thing.
So, to be honest, there's not a lot of difference between Vector and Idrich. when it comes to lap times, I was
If you
saying
say
that
it wrong
Ibrich,
once now, I'm going to eat you alive. Not physically.
Ibrich has set a faster lap. Substantially quicker than Vectro.
A bit of 5 times more, probably.
But Ibrich, we've still got a bit of catching up to do.
I just love how hard you're trying to say Ibrich's name.
He's gonna kill me, probably. Meanwhile,
I bet you nothing. Not even I'm pronouncing it wrong. It's equally as it is Ibrich, but I think it is Ibrich because IB, was an ib.
Turns out we've been pronouncing it wrong the entire time. Cash has had it easy at the moment. It's just walking apart for him.
Ibrich
hello.
is catching rapidly.
I think we are going to be getting some traffic for Vectro and... Wait, no, we're not. If anything, yep, they've passed Husa.
Next car ahead is Gav.
See how that plays. Maybe Ibrit. Maybe Ibrich. Didn't hear anything. Might get an advantage. No, by looking at dear, Vectro getting very
my hands
close with hello. I think Ibrich might have a shot.
Yeah, well, we get a good exit and he might be flying up the inside or attempting to. He's catching, you know. I think he is going to have goes. So in the slipstream, can he go up the inside? The answer to that is going to be a grand total. He's going to the inside. Oh, he covers very late. He does. Vectro, that was a bit close there. Look, very, very close there. Get through the corner just about. They do and stays ahead.
I accidentally knocked my mic.
Oh, now you're the one who's doing crackling noises.
Looks like Ibrich didn't get the chance that he needed. He's still getting that line through that last little section of the loop wrong.
Yeah.
If he sticks to the left-hand side and then turns in, then he'll be getting a greater angle into that corner and getting a higher exit speed. But you know.
Yep, Iceman's having a bit of a laggy down the back. So, leading this race is Cass, Vectro, Ibrich, Mateo, Broken Arrow, Mayo, Iceman, Gav, Hussar. Then it is those two retirees of Math Gamer and, of course, the one and only Alec Gabriel. He was out this race for Disconnection and just a retiree for Math Gamer and the Remco Porsche there, the one of the only drivers to actually be in the same car as he was last season. Of course, a few of these guys would have been in the M3, but it's been banned. And some interesting comments going in the chat here.
Yes, some very just notes out the corner. Meanwhile, something
Ibrich
else that's
looking
very
for the
interesting.
inside.
Ibrich.
Does he get it? No, he doesn't. Has another look. Puts the nose up there, doesn't get through this time. He is hounding back. He knows. I think he's starting to realise he needs to win this. Get second if he wants to be champion.
Getting a bit of Tokyo drift on there.
He'll have a run here. Is Vector going to squeeze him towards the wall? He is going to actually. He's going to squeeze him.
Not enough though.
Oh, side by side. They do make contact there nearly, and I think through he goes this time. Is Vector going to dive the inside? Oh yes, and banging, bang, bang, bang. They touch. Do they touch again? They've touched once, so they've touched twice. Round the outside goes Vectro this time, side by side with Ibrich there. Now the inside is Ibrich. They're going to be side by side there, and I think still ahead is Vectro. Yes, he is. Not letting him go here. Great bit of battling.
Ibrich taking the wrong line again. And it's just allowing Vectro to open that gap up.
Yeah. Big mistakes then there. Third place Broken Arrow just passes Mateo there very quickly there. So Mateo out of tyres. I think, well, we know Broken Arrow just make a stop quite recently actually, because he did drop down a few positions. Now he's back up into 5th place there. So the McLaren puts himself back in 4th place there. Is closing up very quickly was Ibrich on the back of Mr. V. And almost touching the rear end of that Ferrari BMW thing. Leading this race. We do believe these guys are doing a one-stop now. They are about halfway through this race. We do believe these top three doing a one-stop strategy now.
Yeah. How? Well, Cash is going on to the home straight, even so.
Yeah, and we've just got word in from our man Soup. It is snowing somewhere in Berlin. Apparently, in the middle of summertime. So it's great there.
I think if Cash is to pit, he's not going to have. Oh dear.
That's
going a bit wide there into the first. Going into the first turn there. Maybe his tyres are conking out.
Yeah, well, as you said that, Ibritz is going by exactly the same time you said oh dear, so kill two birds with one stone. Now I do want to say a few things about the circuit. Now, I'm no one to be like really optimistic about danger and stuff, but I did find out something. This track, if you have an accident or something, or there's a serious problem, right around this corner here where you got that thing, that barrier is really low.
Where am I looking?
Turn 2, the sweepy left-handery bit. Turn 2.
Oh, so where they go, like, so for the 24-hour endurance,
yeah, that left hand, that long left-hander. Looking at if you look at Broken Arrow, just look at now. I'm no one to be an expert here, but if I was in an open wheel car. If I was an open wheel car and I got airborne, probably right about here, because I've seen an accident that they've almost gone over the top of that. Just going to say, there is a 40-foot drop after that wall, by the way.
Nice.
It is quite a drop. And by the way, there is a little pond down there, actually.
Well, if you fancy duck feeding, then, just take a break. Meanwhile, Ibritz.
Yep, look in the second place. You can see you'll see how high it actually is. You can see the circuit there on the right. You can see that there. You see the arm cut there. That's the circuit up there. That is down there. There's the pond.
Yeah.
It's quite high.
That is quite a drop.
That's like, well, probably, but it could be 40 feet. Cass leads this rate by about. Oh, he's gone off the circuit. Maybe he's just taking an interesting line there. In the pits comes the 2nd and 3rd place then. Vectro and Ibritz. As I just said, Cass. And there on the right is all the ambulances and the truck, which is solid. And I don't advise going back to the pit then hitting it because it really hurt.
I think Cash will be coming in on the next lap.
Well, actually, this is a good question here. I just realised. Where's Broken Arrow going to come? Is he going to? If he hasn't stopped. I believe he has stopped.
Broken Arrow has stopped.
He's going to take 2nd, I think. Could he take 2nd?
He will. He will take 2nd.
Or he's going to take
one of them.
Yeah, he's going to take 2nd. They've got to leave now. No, he's going to take 2nd. There he is, 2nd place.
Yeah.
Now who's going to be
However,
3rd?
Obviously,
Oh.
they're showing.
Very quick.
Ibritz are going to have the fresher tyres. Ibritz.
Eggy Brits. Is there an issue here? No, maybe not.
In the pits for quite a while. Maybe he was filling up fuel as well, because I don't think Vectro had. Yeah, I think one of them took fuel on.
Yeah, one of them took more fuel than the other. Sally's saying, just being to the Isle of Man last week. That's dangerous. Yeah, how many people died? 5 people?
Yeah. Yeah, well, that event's quite dangerous.
Well, the Isle of Man's always going to be dangerous. I mean, they can't really make the Isle of Man safe because, well, it's a road course which is used pretty much on the day because everyone needs to use it. 2 weeks ago, should he say? So the Isle of Man is probably one of the it's probably the most dangerous track.
I was right. Cash is in the pits.
Yep, gonna take that thing. Let's hope this time, unlike Thomas, he doesn't have the same issues and gets stuck.
Oh god, that must be unfortunate.
So we're looking at you, Mr. Lollipop Man. If you don't move, you will be hanged. There's a Ferrari thing. That's a Ferrari thing up there.
Is there?
Yeah, you can see it on the stream. There's a Ferrari flag. Raven.
Wow.
That's
Cash is going to hold first place after, you know, making that absolutely lovely gap.
Oh, I think we'll see you in probably 19 laps then, aren't we?
Yeah, he will definitely go the last 19 laps.
Yeah, we believe, as I yawn, that Breaking Arrow is going to be caught by Vectro, and Ibritz is definitely on a weird strategy. He's definitely taken far too much fuel on.
Yeah, a little bit too much.
Oh, we got a problem! Problem for Sack third! He's gone slow and there's a penalty, I think. That's a weird penalty. If he's got a penalty there, I don't know what he's done to get a penalty there, but he must have cut the inside.
Gone a bit too wide.
No, it wasn't even wide. It was on the inside. He must have cut the inside.
Oh, was it mid corner then? I take it.
It was on the exit. He's got a penalty. Like it was going suddenly. He's got a penalty in the middle of the corner. Very mysterious. Well, second place is still just a how far? 10 seconds up the road. Not too bad. So if you do have any questions, put them in the chat.
Broken arrow there, going a little bit wide. Oh, here we go. Here's one thing. Q&A session on Saturday the 29th. Feel free to join us in the chat.
I thought there was a battle going on there. Is it what?
Oh yeah, there is the fight as well between two wrestlers or whatever their name is.
No, not that. No,
I know.
Don't care about that. It's not wrestling either.
Whatever it is.
It's can't remember what it is actually. It's something where two men knock the actual shit out of each other, and it's called Conor McGregor and Mayweather.
Bad language. We do not promote bad language.
It's not even. It's pretty accurate, to be honest. They even say it on the thing. Sorry for the language, but it is true. Too much run off
anyways,
track now.
Q&A session sometime this weekend. We'll be talking about multiple topics, so feel free to join us there. Myself, Evil, Soup, a few drivers maybe. Possibly even Gavra or Aaron, Razy.
Yep, Sir Razy Lot and Sir Gavra Lot.
Yeah. Just talking about anything really, so yeah, there's that. And then what else have we got? We've got Formula C this week. Then Friday Group B for GT3.
Yep.
A lot of stuff.
And Dean, if you're wondering, about something I was going to announce tomorrow. Officially, I will be. I don't know if I'll be streaming it, but there may be a video tomorrow on Thursday of me driving an LMP1 car around the surf on this game, because I've been entered into a 2-hour event in place of Super, who had to pull out for a different league, and don't want to promote it, but I don't think it's streamed or stuff, but I will make a video on it sometime within the next few days about what happened. So if you see a title Evil Fatal Crash again, then you probably know why.
What car are you driving?
It's LMP1 cars. I don't exactly know, because I kind of got told about it today and the race is tomorrow, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to be killed.
Alright then, okay. I recommend the Audi RT Hybrid.
I don't have it.
Oh, then I recommend the RWD Hybrid then.
I'll probably drive that then. I need to figure out.
Don't go with the Marek, whatever you do. Marek's slow.
Or well, the Audi's quite. I was driving the Audi quite fast actually. I was drifting around every corner. It was fun because I haven't got a setup on that car, and I still set a time that was about 1 second off the pace of everyone else. Wow, that's a lot so fun.
This is quite funny actually. You'd think that Vectro would be faster on, newer tyres, but
well, he did spin and get a setup penalty because I mean his sector time. Well, his lap's going to be probably in the 2 minutes, I'd think.
And he has got a competitor in front of him. I think that is Husa.
Well, actually, you see he's going slower. Yeah, he did just go quicker.
Oh yeah, he did go. Well, only a little. Wow. Ooh, then you. Okay, Husa went really,
So Ibris needs to win, and Cass needs to finish lower than third. If Cass finishes this race third or higher, Cass is the champion. So Cass will be champion if he wins this
Wow.
race.
By the looks of it, that ain't gonna be happening unless something major, unless something major bad happens.
Magic
but at the
needs to
moment-
happen. So
Yeah, at the
basically,
moment-
if Nico gets this wrong, we will have to take him to a room. Well, if you get this wrong, Nico, we'll take you to a dark room and beat you. To put it bluntly, with some
Well, to be honest,
ponies or something. Or
I think Cash
things.
has got this in the bag, unless he disconnects or
Don't
crashes.
Castanet is out of the. Castanet has left the session. Castanet is now offline. I'm gonna put a curse on this, isn't he? Now? Niggas
Well.
just try and get me. Right. If you get this wrong, I'll set Barry on you.
Oh dear, Vetro having a bit of an off moment there. Idrich.
Is close. No, he's not. Ibrid says no, he's not. He's actually,
Yeah,
he's actually mild. He's just dropping back actually now. He's now 13 seconds off the pace. Any
16 laps.
16 laps. This race
No,
is going
there's-
quite far. Nothing going on.
There's no battling whatsoever at the moment. I'm afraid, ladies and gentlemen, this race has not exactly been the most exciting. It's just one of those Joe Average races.
Indeed.
Who? I think. Oh yeah, that Cashnet is catched up to Mayo.
Who's caught up to who?
Mayo. Mayonnaise.
No, he's passed.
Is he? You sure?
Yeah, not are you talking about Mateo or Mayo?
Mayo.
Well, he's already ahead. He's in 6th.
No, he's... No, Mayo's in 7th.
Yeah, Gav's in 6th.
No, I'm talking about Cashnet is catching up to Mayo.
You just said Gav.
No, I said Cash.
I'm going deaf.
Yeah, you are. Evil.exe has...
Had a fatal
Broken.
error.
yeah.
So, the difference needs to be lower than 60 after this race. So, Ibrid needs to outscore Cass by 20 points or Cass will be champion.
Well,
That's
so
true.
Ibrich needs to be what now?
Winning.
So Ibrich has to win to have any chance.
Yeah, and Cass needs to finish lower than 3rd.
Ibrich had a bit of a moment there again. Well, really, looking at it, he's got to pass Vetro, who is. I say that Ibrich is faster a bit.
A few people.
Broken Arrow is slower than both Vectro and Ibrich, so if Broken Arrow can hold up Vectro, Ibrich might have a chance of catching up to both of them, but I'm not sure if he'll catch up to Cash, who is like nearly 2 seconds, almost over 2 seconds faster than anybody else. Well, like the top 3.
Indeed, which is very good stuff there, indeed. Looking at the comment. Are you using Abacus, guys? What does that
I
mean?
have no idea what. Yeah, what does? Yeah, I do not know what that is.
I presume it's something foreign and horrible.
I think it's a fruit.
I think it's a fruit.
Yeah. Oh dear, I got that sound glitch with Broken Arrow. Let's go away from that.
Well, if I think what I'm switching with the cameras a lot because I don't know what to look at because there isn't anything. So we'll just look at Vector for a while. Whilst I look at my computer.
Hmm.
burden. Oh, also, I do want to keep saying thank you for over 100 subscribers, by the way, on my channel, even though I reached it a few weeks ago now. Well, that last week. Thank you for 103 subscribers.
Oh, hello. Broken Arrow is coming into the pits.
Into the pit lane he must go. Into third place he will go.
Well, Vectra is going into third now.
Second.
So what does that mean for Ibrich? Second.
No,
What does that mean for Ibrich? Don't know.
No, it doesn't mean anything. He has to win this race.
Yeah. Well, it's a step closer to first, but is it enough? No.
Are you so an abacus is a Chinese counting frame with balls on it.
I have no idea what that looks like or what
Google
it's
it,
supposed to mean.
Apparently.
I'll Google that later tonight.
Nah, do it now. What's gonna happen? Give the live audience something to ponder on for a while.
Alright. Right, so what, an abacus, is that what it's called? An abacus?
It's pronounced...
This is gonna scar me for life, I blame gonorrhea.
A-B-A-C-U-S.
Okay. A-B-A... Oh, there we go. Oh, that's what it is. It's one of those things.
Well, what is it?
Ah. It's like those little beads like you move across across like a wooden stick thing.
Oh, those things. Oh, what is that called in Britain?
I don't know. Apparently there's one in... Oh, apparently there's something... Okay then. It's one of those like little... It's like what you'd used to play as like a child, like, you know, like you'd move the beads across and like, you know.
Oh, I know what it is.
Ibrish is still going faster than Vectro, but he's still got to catch up to Cash, who is in a different world right now.
It legitimately is just called Abacus. No, well that was boring. I thought it was going to be called something really cool or something, just explosion.
Oh damn. Ibrich has gone like... Well, he's going a lot faster than Vectro, it seems.
I couldn't remember what it's called. I haven't seen one of them in so long. Yeah, Ibrich is catching. Is it enough 13 laps? We don't know.
Well, I think Vectro could just be slowing down a little bit to hold Ibrich up. Meanwhile, further back down the field,
Meanwhile,
I think Iceman has overtaken Gavra.
yes. You do know it? I think he has. Well, I don't know what to talk about right now. It is 10 PM UK time. We have not many laps to go in this race.
Oh god.
What?
Sound glitches.
Alright.
Project Cars 2, please do not have this, because it's deafening. Like, you have no idea how painful it is.
Just watching things about something about Mansell.
So let's have a look. To be honest, all it is just the gaps between all the cars. Yeah, if you look at the track map, the gap is
Spread out.
Yeah.
Very spread out.
Yeah, it's a big gap.
Watching a video about Nigel Mansell and Ayrton Senna, 1989 Hungary.
I'm just looking at the track map. There's just
Indeed, I was seeing a really cool little video about the good old Nigel Mansell winning the Hungarian Grand Prix, the race with Senna in it, of course, very famous. One of the most famous little races of all time.
oh dear, Mayo having a bit of an off moment there. And he's going very slow now. I think there might be a bit of a slowdown penalty.
Indeed, trying to figure out where he is. There he is, the game catching up to where he actually is, off the circuit he was. Ibarret says, wants to get to second place. There's the options button. Not that button, we need to go into... Oh dear, what have happened? That one, he's 40 seconds off.
Vectro's quite a bit of a way ahead.
Well, if I want to know how far ahead Cass is, he's 40 seconds, by the way. Up the road, that's just...
What, from Vectro or Ibarret? From Vectro. So that means...
He's almost a minute ahead of those behind.
That's quite a big gap. And that's... yeah, I don't think 10 laps is going to be enough. Or 11.
Well, it's incredible, isn't it? What should we talk about then?
I don't know. Cars?
Yep, 11 laps. Well, Cars 3 apparently came out recently. I've already seen it, though I didn't load for YouTube. It's already on there.
I haven't watched the movie yet. I don't know if that's a bad thing or not.
It's... Well, from the clips I saw, it doesn't seem too bad. I already saw a few glimpses of it. Like the last, like the actual racing bit. And so got quite a lot of throwbacks to the original. Of course, we didn't know. Of course, we didn't know. There's something I did find out. Now, the King, who of course is based on the real life driver Richard Petty, of course, did return into Cars 3, but they did get the voice actors for the original Cars film in the other languages. You know who they are?
No.
So, the voice for the King in UK and US version, anywhere that speaks English, is voiced by Richard Petty, of course. Great NASCAR driver, one of the all-time greats. In countries like Austria, Germany, and like that, they guess who they use?
Sebastian Vettel.
Nope, Niki Lauda. Don't know who that is. 3-time Formula 1 World Champion. And guess what they use in places like Brazil, Portugal, Spain, etc.
Bruno Senna.
Fernando Alonso.
So Formula 1 is such a... This Cars isn't NASCAR. Like, it's based off of NASCAR.
Yeah, no, they chose it because most people outside of those countries don't really know what NASCAR is at all. Which is pretty honest, pretty true to be honest. But I mean, so half of my friends
don't know what NASCAR is. It's
don't know like who the driver it would have been. So they chose someone that they'll know. Well, Sebastian Vettel Sebastian Vettel's in Cars 2.
So you know, well, Niki Lauda and Fernando Alonso are not the only drivers in Cars 3. Hamilton was
Yep, Hamilton is Cars 3. Yep, he is the voice.
Hamilton is Hamilton in Cars 3.
Yep, of course. Is the person who is his agent? Well, the agent of Lightning. What in the trailer, everything, which of course was used to be Jeremy Clarkson, of course, back in the day, but isn't anymore. So the grass is getting longer the side track, I swear. Guys, what's your opinion on this championship being either all played in automatically or manual? I think it should be one or the other. So that's not me. That's it. I think most drivers should be able to drive in manual, to be honest.
Yeah,
I mean, I
driving
could
in
drive
manual
in
is pretty
manual.
easy.
That's just something.
I mean, like, if you're gonna drive automatic, then you need to be playing games like Gran Turismo or Need for
Or
Speed,
yeah,
because like,
well, Need for Speed. It's just just play it in Need for Speed.
this is a, you know,
Extreme buffeting.
because going in automatic can actually slow you down. Like, it may just like help you not moving your hands off the steering wheel, you know, or something if you're using a H shifter, or if you've got a paddle shift
I've
like
really
me,
lost
then
the stream.
no, it's still going.
Oh no, my phone disconnected from the Wi-Fi.
Ah.
Thanks, phone.
But no, I mean, like, maybe if you're in the academy and you're getting used to manual, then that's alright, but really, I think if you're gonna be going into these, like, big league champion, like, these big leagues, then you need to get used to using manual, because it will help you a lot more. Because, like, when it's raining, like, a lot, and you know, you want to be in higher gears so your car doesn't, you know, wheel spin as much. And automatic gears aren't going to do that for you. They're just going to, you know, go up the gears whatever way they want, not the way you want.
Indeed, still got all the drivers in this race. Still got 9 of them.
We've got 8 laps remaining.
Yep, just keeping our eyes on the man in second. We'll have a look at the man in first for a while. Indeed, well, I of course drive in manual gears. I've done so probably since I got GT6. I started driving in manual, and haven't looked back since. Always found it so easy to drive in manual gears, and always probably will find it easy to drive in manual gears for the future to be.
I think it's going to be a little bit more easy in Project Cars 2, because that seems to be a lot more user-friendly. Like, they've got a lot of stuff in there that's going to help newer drivers into new sims, and obviously that's going to be beneficial to the academy and all that. Like, if you've got a problem with your setup, then there's a option called the race engineer, which, like, basically the race engineer will give you a question and you got to answer that. Like, if you got a problem, he'll ask you what's wrong, you say what's wrong, he'll give you a solution.
Indeed. Now, question to you, Ethan. Do you know who is the voice actor for the engineer in this game? Because I do. Do you know it?
Oh gosh, no.
Do you want to know it?
Yeah, go ahead.
It is Ben Collins.
Who's he?
The Stig. Former Stig. Driver. From past Black Stig to, I think it was 2010. So you get an actual properly good racing driver.
Oh, I think they've got him in Project Cars 2 as well.
Yep, they do. Which is quite a little cool little fact there for you all there. So Ben Collins is the a voice actor for the man in this game, and don't ask me who is that.
Oh, we've lost. Oh dear, we've just lost a lot of.
Stream over, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh dear, there's been a major disconnection there.
Yeah, it's just also, I think that's a PSN issue. Everyone's just reported it.
I saw drivers disconnect. We weren't the only
Yeah, Vector's gone.
Is it? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
That'll be a red flag then. Well, red flag that says, and then they'll have to. Well, you get some crackly mic for a minute now, then, as I let my mic give in and just. Has PSN gone down?
a bit weird that, because PlayStation servers aren't usually this busy at like.
No, we won't. We'll see you whenever.
We'll see you on Thursday. Well, I don't know if I'll.
Goodbye, people. Goodbye.